Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll take a look at ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important.
He extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Harper is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Howie Kendrick. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 6. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. In his career, Kendrick owns just over 1,600 base hits over his career. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. For the Nationals. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. One pitch on its way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready now, JT Realmuto. From the stretch.
And comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Realmuto behind. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 1 for 2. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch on the way. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Real Muto gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Suzuki is retired, 2 down now.
Batting eight.
Striding into the box, Victor Robles. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Gene Segura standing in. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years, and now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He's set, and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 3-2 one more time, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. In time as he just gets the tag down. Here's the 0-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Dickerson on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1-2 now. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, Adam Eaton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. One and two now to Adam Eaton. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals gone in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Aaron Nola.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strasburg comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. Realmuto, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Juan Soto.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Zimmerman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. Will go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Striding in, Victor Robles. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Popped him up. Kingery has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson.
Leading up for the Phillies, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Lifted into center field. Robles waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Rendon is right there, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another shot now. Adam Eaton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Eaton stands at second with no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. In now, Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. One left for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So stepping in, Aaron Nola. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Aaron Nola.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Eaton is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Hoskins moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his
hit high and deep out to left center field. Dickerson going back, and as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's 2-1 Washington. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now the National skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Wander Suero takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Rhys Hoskins will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. The set and the 1-1 pitch is there, and he's out trying to take second. Fouled off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So two are gone now in the Philadelphia seventh, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Suero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Phillies go down quietly there. They're down 2-1. Jared Hughes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Turner on at first, nobody out. A little low. It's 2-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Oh, beautiful dive to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Juan Soto to the plate now, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Adam Morgan gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 46, Adam Morgan. The batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Stepping up now, Ryan Zimmerman. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies 1. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Scott Kingery will be next. Payoff pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Kingery.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Eaton is there, 1 away.
Now
time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Up top, it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Number 40 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 40. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
Now in the box, Andrew McCutcheon. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Robles is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 5-1. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Alvarez.
Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, batting at an even .400.
Suzuki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Victor Robles, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
As Dribble Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fastball in there for a called strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1. Soft liner to the left side. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Hunter Strickland, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Realmuto.
Now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And now Bryce Harper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Philly down to their last strike. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Washington jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Steven Strasburg takes home the win. Aaron Nola struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.